Welcome back to Yes We Can Outdoors. I'm actually real excited. I've been wanting to do this video for a while. I just had to go on a few trips. So today we'll be going over the Nemo Dragonfly one-person tent, which is labeled a 3-season tent. It comes in about 2 pounds and 10 ounces, but I'll put some of the weight information up on the description around here. So I'm real excited about this. Do me a favor, like, subscribe to my channel if you like my content. We'll be right back. Packed up, ready to go. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna get down into the Nemo Dragonfly tent. It is a 3-season tent, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I understand why some backpacking equipment companies label things a little bit on a scale, because to protect themselves, protect themselves, I do know English, by the way, protect themselves from liability, which we all know. Again, I'm Mike Blanda. I'm a weekend warrior backpacker. I'm not a thru hiker. I'm not a lightweight hiker. I'm just like the average Joe or average Mike. Very similar to hopefully a lot of the viewers. So I usually go out like on a Friday, maybe a Thursday, and come back on a Sunday. Again, I have a full-time career and a full-time job, and I have kids, and I'm married. Truth be told, I have 5 kids. 4 of which are minors. My son is now an adult, but my kids are needed in me. I have 3 high school teenagers, and I have 1 middle schooler now. So time to even get videos and content is challenging for me and my wife and my kids, and it's such a blessing that they allow me to come out and do what I'm passionate about, what I love, and to try to help encourage you guys to get outdoors on some of the trails, but also come back with some content around equipment that I use, that I have tried as well. So just thank you so much for watching my videos. If you like my content and my stuff, please give a thought of a like, a share, a comment, and a subscription. This is Montana. I'm not sure how much room you would have in a 1-person tent with this dog. She's about 45 pounds, just a medium-sized dog. You say hi, Montana? Say hi. Say hi. What? Show them love? Huh? Say hi, Montana. So there's really not a whole lot of room, I wouldn't think, for a dog, but in the landing zone, you know, if it's nice enough out there, maybe you want to, you know, put your dog maybe in the landing zone instead of your backpack. But as you see in the video, there's really not a whole lot of room. Let me show you the pad with the dog at the end. So I'm going to push the pad all the way to the end. As you can see, it's pretty close to the end right now, right here. And then we'll put Montana. Sit down, Montana. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Good girl. So she's laying right here on the side. There's really not a whole lot of room over. Let me see if she can lay her down this way. Come on, lay down over here, this way. So there's not a whole lot of room, I would say. She's a medium-sized dog, about 45 pounds. So the one thing I did like is the seam is single seam. So it doesn't, you know, the whole box itself, the tub itself, doesn't come into play to the mesh until, you know, halfway up the entire tub. So let me get the light over here. So as you can see, definitely nicely designed with this coating in the corner. Again, I had it in the snow and I didn't have any leaks whatsoever come inside the tent. Definitely nicely stitched in the tent with nice coating in the corners. But again, the tub doesn't come into play to hit the mesh until, I don't know, I'd say about 1.5 feet up top, 1.5 feet from the bottom of the tub until it hits the mesh. So single seam all the way up, which is nice for a tub to have. You can definitely see the coating, you know, displayed here really nicely, very well stitched. So I'm not worried about any type of rain coming into the tent. Again, I haven't been in rain. I haven't been in a rainstorm with this too much. Again, in Yosemite, the Yosemite trip, I'll put my video, I'll put up right here, the trip I had, but there was some rain and hail and snow. So a magnificent, fun, adventurous trip. But if you have any questions about the Nemo Dragonfly, shoot me a comment down below. Make sure you hit that thumbs up and subscribe as well. I'm not gonna go out and say go in the snow in this thing, but if push comes to shove and you needed to, I was really surprised and happy to know that it held up very well. So I understand why Nemo has to probably say a 3-season tent just to protect themselves. So just as a observer and owner of this Nemo Dragonfly, one person, I'm not out looking to go in snow every single day, but hey, if there's a trip that pops up and I would need to be in the snow, I would feel very comfortable taking this thing in the snow. Get a side pocket right here. You get a little light diffuser up here, so if you put your light up here, it'll kind of diffuse it. The cool thing too is this little pocket right here. What I've done before is actually put my phone right here. I watched a movie, so I put my phone there. It's kind of cool because it's like a perfect angle at the back of that little mesh pocket to watch a movie if you wanted to at nighttime, which, yeah, I did. So right above me, to go right here, you can just see the screen in this area here, which is pretty cool. Okay, so you get about 85 inches in length. So with my sleeping pad all the way at the end, I'll show you what that looks like. I'm laying with this much room here. I don't know, maybe 2 inches of room on my head, and at the bottom of my feet, I'll show you what it looks like. So there's how much room I have with my feet. So I have a good, I don't know, about 6 inches or so. I sit about 5'8", so there's still a good amount of room between the end of the pad and the tip of the length of the tent. So about 1, 2, about 3 full hand lengths. So side to side is about 30 inches. I'll put what the specs are right around in this area. I'll show you what it looks like with a 20-inch pad. I have the Big Agnes Q-Core Deluxe pad, which is 20 inches wide. So I'll kind of show you how much room you have on the side. So here's my pad, and there's my hand right here. So maybe 3 hands. So you get a little bit of good size amount of room on the side, right there. With 9 tent stakes, and if you know, tent stakes on backpacking tents are generally not that great, but to be honest, these stakes are really nice stakes. I'm not replacing these stakes. I'm going to keep these stakes. They are absolutely wonderful, and to be honest, you don't need all these stakes. You need 6 stakes 4 for each corner, 1 on the back part of the tent, and then 1 at your vestibule. So you can get away with just 6 stakes if you want to. It does come with some wind drawstrings if you want to. I have yet to use my drawstrings on the trips that I've taken it on. With a patch, tear aid patch with it as well, a tent stake bag. It will come with a splint. Obviously the bag itself, as you can see, it does come with a toll pin. So it does come with a tent pole stake bag. Tent stake, maybe I'm just hungry. It does come with a tent pole bag for your tent poles, and it does have like a little cover to it if you wanted to use a cover. Very easy, so I just used one hand, and you can cover the tent poles if you want to. If you want to tie it, it has little tie hoops on there if you want to keep your tent out of your bag and pack it separately as well. Here's the weight of the tent poles and the tent stakes coming up right now. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching this video of the Nemo Dragonfly 1-person tent. If you have any questions, please drop them below. Otherwise, if someone asks you to get outdoors and go backpack and you say, yes, we can.